Streaming. Nope, I'm streaming. I don't care about you and your credit cards. Oh.
I see.
Time to pwn some noobs at Gwent. It's my new opening theme song. Can't DRM me now. DRM me, oh my god. DCM A me DMCA DMCA DMCA. Come on, you dick sucker. Not you. Oh, that reminds me, I need to
if I can get a loan from Cianfinelli.
adjust my volume a little bit more here. You know, I'm pretty sure I put a filter on this fucker. I did. I'm gonna bring it back down to I'm gonna leave it at ooh, nope. It's gotta go to 5. So I'll bring that down to 5. And that should be fine. What? What do you want? Did I close that bag? What do you want? Why are you watching women crawl around on the floor? Sick fuck.
If I were to put up my wife as surety.
I need to obtain a big, thick deck.
There's never been a crown that couldn't be turned upside down.
I'm gonna put you out in the living room, dog, and you're just gonna stay there. I don't know what you want. Fuck you, you fucking stupid horse. Get over here. Dumb piece of shit. The only thing you're good for is racing. You sure as hell can't navigate very well. Motherfucker. Ugh.
Smell that? Welcome to Toussaint.
A day like all others.
What? What do you want? What do you want? What's in your way? Hold my dog. I don't like hearing my puppy moan and groan.
Oh, harlot's brute.
Whoa!
Hey there. Move it.
No! Carito!
The gods have sent the beast as punishment
The
for our
North
sins.
must be terrible that
That wasn't me, that was the horse. You know, I never once decided to follow around one of these NPCs just to see what they're doing, because apparently they all have routines. I used to do that all the time in Oblivion and Skyrim.
It's a dog's ass.
That should be a quest where you just stalk people. Kind of like that paranoid wood elf in Oblivion.
Carito!
My brother gave me a sword. I named it Nico.
Whoa there, mister. I can pretty much walk from here anyway.
Nox Celavi. Might be worth looking into. Somebody needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Oh? A smashing
Damn.
wine by the barrel.
There's way more quests on that than I thought there was.
Lovely views.
Well, I hope there's stairs in here. Somewhere.
Am I too late to sign up?
We've one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon, of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
If you like monsters, you'll like Skellige.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, Organizer-in-Chief. Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see, to spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclair knows me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It and others like it inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit, the rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Ran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Serisan Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdal the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who will risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be yours if you win.
Fuck that.
Thanks for the offer, but not really in the mood to play.
A shame. Though mood has little to do with the real man's performance. The tourney's yet to begin, so should you change your mind, you know where to find me. And in a bid to coax you into reconsidering, I shall give you the cards for a core Skellige deck. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Thanks. So long.
A face no ointment could help.
No way in hell am I doing that. This is for realsies. So I have to do it? These cards fucking suck.
Greetings.
I trust you've reconsidered.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Play using the new faction.
That is an exceedingly good rub to my loins.
That's
Just
fucked up.
remember, the cards I gave you form but the base deck.
No chance I can win the tournament with these cards?
An issue easily resolved. You must simply face local Gwent competitors, win the missing cards from them. Besides, it would be very good practice for the tournament itself.
Already got a good enough deck to play in the tournament of Skellige.
Might I have a peek? You do indeed. Come back in 2 days' time then, for the start of the tourney.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Hedwig. Welcome to the pheasantry.
See you later.
Alright, I'll build a fucking deck.
Looking for diversion?
What leaders are there? Better at least give me all the fucking leaders. Of course you didn't. Probably the best one. Okay, that's a good round one card. Those are good. We'll come back to that. Those are good. I might not even do that one. We'll see. Summons all shield maidens. Do I have all the shield? Yep. That's good. Definitely need spies.
This puppy just wanted to be.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's try this.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
I know you're busy, but round of Gwent?
Yes, sir. Our sweet shining sun.
I got an idea. Actually, no, we're gonna keep that one. And we're gonna get rid of this one. Oh, no, I guess I have to keep that one. My baby. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a whole bunch of these. Yep. Maybe one more decoy. This is gonna be a really big deck. I don't like it, but I'm doing it. Go ahead and take this guy too.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
I know you're busy, but
This is basically the equivalent of a red deck in Magic, red and green deck. Like, I'm not gonna redraw it all. I'm gonna see if I can win the first round with just him. Wow, I guess I can. Alright. Just too many cards, though. So let's get rid of one of the decoys, one of the scorches, and one of the storms.
The butcher of Blaviken called the
I'm gonna do one more game.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
She's a really poor representation of what I'm going to be going against because monsters suck. In fact, Skellige is probably the best deck against monsters because of how fast monsters fucking burn themselves out.
Can be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But whatever. Get rid of that too. Alright, fuck it. If I lose, we'll know why. Oh, sorry, I can't meditate while I'm jumping, I guess. Didn't realize that.
The dwarf must be terribly barbaric land.
Creepy that some random dude was sleeping next to me.
Since time immemorial. Wait, Denny need changing. Leave it the fuck alone.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
There you are. A pleasure to see you again. The Skellige faction. How do you find it?
curled up like.
Honestly, not one of my favorites.
Yet I believe you will easily win the tournament wielding it.
Any specific tournament rules? Mind giving me an overview?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Gwent players all, hailing from the world's
I get to
farthest
embarrass
north.
myself.
Hammal Ochen Dankbali, an Offieri merchant. Eric van Frog, a patrician from Novigrad. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skelliger.
Ye blind? Not Skelliger, Skelligirl, damn it!
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperamented evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes. As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. Lose a match, and you're eliminated. The winner from among you shall advance to the semi-final to face the winner of the tourney's previous edition, His Excellency the Ambassador of the Empire of Nilfgaard, Master von Hill. The winner of that match shall in turn face none other than me, your humble servant.
Not really a good tournament.
No new fucking factions!
Mind telling me what factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency, in a flush of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard. Hammal Ochendagbali will play the Monsters deck, and Agnetha Skolt has chosen Scoia'tael. Yours truly, of course,
Scoia'tael
shall
will
await
be
the
easy.
winner with a Skellige deck. I'm determined to prove its value.
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Hands off our bloody game! We didn't want any new factions!
Monia, you dozy cunt! Stop diddling with dwarven tradition!
Change cannot always please everyone. Gwent traditionalists resent my efforts to expand the canon to include Skellige, but we shall pay them no mind.
Ready to start if everybody else is.
I invite you to join me on the terrace. The herald shall soon announce the tourney's start.
Let the tourney begin! In round one, Agnetha Skolt faces Eric von Brog, and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal on Gangbali.
Let's grab a table.
A wager would you wish to make?
What did you have in mind?
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I win, I should take it. Should I lose, to you another equally precious shall I give.
All right. So be it.
I'm a fucking gambling fool. It's actually good. Yeah, that pretty much just won it for me right there. And I can actually do this now. This motherfucker. What is the ability on this one? Oh. That's actually really good. That's actually broken. There's an option to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to.
Damn it. Not just out of the tournament. Lost my sword too.
Thus in life goes it ever. One's fortune, another's misfortune requires. For a match good,
I'm gonna fucking...
Never have lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land folk who slander like that don't live long, because we don't let them. Accuse me of cheating again, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Enough! Hands to yourselves!
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its players to demonstrate impeccable manners, and we cannot tolerate any disturbances. Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Gentlemen's sport. Well, I'm a lady, and we ladies don't give a flying fart about a tourney where any measly prick can accuse us of cheating.
With round one completed, the standings are as follows. Geralt of Rivia eliminated. Agnetha Skuld and Eric von Brogg both disqualified. Consequently, His Excellency the Ambassador of Nilfgaard shall now face Hamal Ongdanbali.
Congratulations. Good win.
Thank you. An exciting match, to say the least.
In the grand finale, Ambassador von Hinn shall face Count Monnier.
Stop desecrating Gwent! Death to any and all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of us!
I agree with
Off
the
your
fucking
asses
dwarfs.
and hide to Skellige, ye eye-loving seal slappers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Money, and hands off our Gwent!
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens.
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. We'll not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber, but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition! Come on, lads!
I'm not gonna fucking fight. Why do I have to fight?
Cooled you off a bit?
Fuck. Saying triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right, they could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Was in Novigrad last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more over a flask of something strong.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final round of the tourney to play.
I know. Fuck that! I, Yaki Raffiberg, to hereby declare my participation in this tournament. And I demand to play the victor. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite once and for all.
Agreed, but please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
In the pre-final, Count Monnier, representing the Skellige faction, shall face Ambassador von Hinn, playing Nilfgaard.
Hope he loses.
Skellige won. What a bundle of pish. Tournament's not done. Now it's my turn.
That is what we agreed. Let us resolve our differences here and now.
The grand finale! Witness it now! Count Monnier playing the Skellige faction against Yaki Raffiberg, playing Scoia'tael! Let the better man or dwarf win!
We're both men as far as I'm concerned.
Well played. Thank you for a scintillating game. And trust my victory has convinced all doubters of the value of the new faction.
You won because you played better. Even if you hadn't played as plowing Skellige, you would have won anyhow. Congrats all the same. Yaki Raffiberg's no sore loser. Come on, lads! Let's get soused!
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a tickle. We must toast the premier of the new faction. And if anyone wishes to play a friendly match of Gwent, I see no reason why not. Thank you for everything, Witcher.
Don't think that went exactly as you planned.
What matters is we played Gwent, and I presented the Skellige faction. I'm sorry you did not manage to qualify for the finals. I'd hoped to face you, but participation alone counts for something. Here, the consolation prize.
Thanks.
I am glad to have met you. I desire to do one more thing for you, Witcher, such is my nature. Is there any way I could be of
Yeah,
service?
fucking kill yourself.
During that tournament, I lost my silver sword. I'd like to get it back, because that's how I earn my wages.
I believe I shall be able to help. Would you be so kind, good sir, as to agree to return Geralt his sword, in exchange for a blade once belonging to the famed knight Ridigir?
Yes, but the sword of Ridigir in the sands of time sank.
I assure you that is far from the truth. In that case, it's settled.
Fine is this blade. May it continue to well serve you.
Thank you, Count. And you, sir.
Generosity is a virtue.
I'd rather
Thank
lose
you
the
once
sword
more for
than losing
deigning to
Gwent.
take part in my little tournament. I hope we shall meet again.
Who knows? Farewell.
I wanna fucking gut this guy like a pig.
In the north is a land, Velen it's called, where bellies are pinched for sight, folk don't drink wine, distilling instead punch from tree bark, and all to be places.
is to be born under a lucky star. You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair, see?
Anyway. I got a million fucking quests now, so we'll start with the Witcher contracts. And start with this one.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belts, for you are in too soon.
Whoa! Go, go.
They say a great deal.
Hey
about
there.
All is in order. All is in order.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oof. Dreadful.
Whatever.
Come on, Roach.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the fucking mod on. I gotta back up a file first, though. And that. And that. I suppose being on the horse isn't that bad. I mean, it gives me an opportunity to look at my character, you know, to know what he looks like, right? Oh. If I'm gonna do this, I need to turn off auto centering. Whatever. Hold on a second. This does not work. It's a clunky piece of shit. I apologize, but I had to try it. Just had to. What are you, fucking gay?
Got a problem, mate?
You what?
I see you gather before me.
A fight?
Hungry,
You what?
clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands.
Here.
laid siege to every fortress from here to
Hey,
the
wench.
mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the north,
Shit over your head.
you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you.
Well, that's not right.
Now you turn to the gods, and yet you do not plead. You do not.
Why is
kneel
it blue?
to dust.
What color is it supposed to be? Right?
Supposed to be green.
Not your bitch. Figure it out.
I'm gonna break it over my desk and then drive it into my knee so I won't be able to get up to get another one. Then you'll have to get. No, I'm getting up now.
Yeah. You get up.
Just call my bluff.
Yeah. You can say please though.
I think I did say please, but I'll say please again. Please. Alright. Francos. I'm gonna steal all your shit. What do you got in here? Freezer.
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak.
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Mind telling me why you're here?
For the head of Grottori, the monster from yon cave. I swore on my honor I would bring it to my betrothed, mounted on a pike.
Mm-hmm. Made any progress?
I've been gathering my strength. I shall attack soon. I gave my word, and my word is my honor.
Leave you to it then.
Right. Onward. For honor!
Come on, Roach. Strange. No sign of Kratori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
I felt bad. I didn't want him to just end up dead.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Except if I'm gonna help him. I need to make sure I'm getting paid. Okay. Did you ever call him?
Every time, no, it's every time I log in on this fucking computer.
Oh, that's right. We're going to the. Going there tomorrow. Oh, for Wendy's.
Yeah.
Dog. Come here. Okay. Good girl, come here. Good girl, come here. Oh. If you want to see her, this will be your only chance.
What do they call you?
Name's Geralt. No crest. Mind telling me why you're here?
For the head of Kratori, the monster from yon cave. I swore on my honor I would bring it to my betrothed, mounted on a pike.
Made any progress?
I've been gathering my strength.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Roach.
But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first. Strange. No sign of Kratori.
Perhaps we should turn back. If there's no beast, there's no beast.
I've never had a
Damn
good
shame, but we tried.
employer website of any kind.
This is the fifth time I've had to lose my password on this. Because it's every time I log in on the desktop, it immediately removes my password.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have to remove my password. And I can even set it as my own password.
Why do you need to log into that anyway?
Is there some shit that I was gonna check? I don't remember what.
Crate filled with children's shoes. And I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. Something on the other side. There's more side. Look at this. Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. Infant. About a year, maybe. Various sundries. Clear as day now. Pretorius must have taken one of its victims. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
I think there might be communists living in this cave.
To work then. Gods, thy will be done.
No, look. There's baby remains all over the place. There's communists.
I
Gotta
want to
kill the
scream
commies.
at the top of my fucking lungs.
Gotta kill the commies,
So
Laura.
can you please stop?
Gotta kill the commies. Maybe the commies made that website.
I will show my tits on your stream if you do not shut up.
Oh. You just asked if I wanted to become famous. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. Don't kiss me like that. I'm tired of you kissing me like that. Kiss me like you want to. Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're such a piece of shit. Go away. You're not getting any tonight. Cut it off.
Excuse me?
Yeah, kiss me.
I have waited 2 weeks. You've been
I
nuts.
don't care. Kiss me. It's horrible. It's fucking terrible.
I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry. You look so sad. No, will you shut up now? What?
You just all your kisses have been absolute filth.
Oh!
I feel like I'm fucking kissing a garden hose.
What?
That's what it feels
Makes
like.
no sense.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
When have you ever kissed a garden hose?
I don't know. That's what it feels like.
How do you know what that feels like? Maybe if all this wasn't like right up here, I would actually kiss you.
I don't care. Shut up.
I'm good.
You're full of shite. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta read up on what it's weak against. I might actually need to know this. It's weak against bombs and reflect oil. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. That's fine. I don't care. Ow. It's a good thing I didn't send him down there by himself. I would never have found out there was a baby killer living in this cave. Oh, the poison. Love it. It just somehow knows where I'm gonna be all the time. Alright, I'm attacking the plants, because I can't kill this fucking thing with that shooting at me. Not a chance in hell. I like how he's just standing right on top of it. Fucking bullshit. Oh, that's right. When I have the full red bar, I don't die ever. Keep forgetting this. Pretty much means I'm supposed to go ham all the time.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly. Please, you must accept this trifle as a token of my gratitude.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Grigori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Mm-hmm. Especially at the rate you were going. High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine, one.
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters. Witches' work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Giddy up.
From the start, every Witcher I've known has been a swell lad.
Slower.
Over here, please!
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Mm-hmm. Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Not far now, we find ourselves a hair from agreement. I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Whatever.
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilmar. I shall be better than fine.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much, much the safer with us at your side.
Bold English.
Count, if I may, I believe Vilmar's in the right. There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too. Time I got back on the path. So long.
To the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Kovir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
This person not even have Facebook? to be honest, I'm not. Oh.
Oh, you're. They're not really good fucking comedy.
Want to pound more?
But anyway, you just.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A Parastysomac. It captures, light.
Nah, I mean boogers now.
A Paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive. Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
Seems I got the map, so I'll leave. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. Deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective. Oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife. Preserve it. Not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper to you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Cool. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb. Brilliant. You freeing her. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light in her.
Repair Stysomax upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. Content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes. What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking. Shh. Hear him?
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking. How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Excellent day for capturing moments. Truly magnificent, that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go, just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Ah! Geralt! Save me! My direction! Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure!
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my cohort, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Of course, I can tell thee, Maluga. What were I to judge?
Not so fast, Roach.
That's better.
Damn right, it's like, don't worry about hitting your mic.
That's it, Roach.
Hold.
Oh!
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
Agreed. At last, Trampona. Wisdom lies stripped of all.
Quite the fragrant whiff.
Come on. Who's next?
Stock send the whip await those running riot.
You've the look of a knight. Whoa! Monsters have come.
Slow now. Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Thank you. Thank you. To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star.
No one gets in minutes. I Mother said he was. I should have listened. You lads are all the same.
Kind of fucked up, but whatever. Hope he ain't mad.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you've as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides...
Besides?
At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
None of which are suitable to show myself in.
Faster. Take it easy. slower. Hey, yeah. Go, go.
And if I were to put up my wife as surety.
Of course, I can tell they...
Take it easy.
Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see you.
You don't look like a quarryman to me.
That stand in the way of our doing business?
No. It merely means I doubt you'll find anything of use here. I mainly stock goods for the men at the quarry. Hammers, spikes, hand cream. But if you want a glance, feel free. I shan't stop you.
You always this personable? Or do you just get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
I got up on the right side. I always do. My left leg's been lame ever since my accident. I worked here once, see? Breaking stone. Until a part of a rock face fell away and crushed my foot.
Sorry. Feel foolish now.
Not to worry. Such things are commonplace here, part of the job. Every now and then someone breaks something, twists an ankle, or their neck.
Show me what you got. Gotta go. Farewell.
Ebbing, Nasser, even Zerikania.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. Without the gods, something true we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take? Fine. But that is the sum total, no bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane. Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down. Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track. Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like. Smells like sour mash. Must have attacked the local distillery. Bastard. Of the distillery, raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on. entrance. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly. Was in a bad way. Barely crawling. Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily. Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest. Trail ends here. Nest's up there. I bet the farm on it. So it's a slizzard.
Thought I had enough adrenaline, apparently not. Maybe I should just be one of those YouTubers that sits here and just talks about the obvious constantly. Here, I'll try it. Alright, alright, I'm gonna take him down. Here we go. I'm gonna get him. I fucked him up right there. Did you see that? Yep. I fucking hit him in the head, yep. For shizzle. Here we go. Yep. Oh, look at that crit. You see that crit? Put that in my montage. Yeah, fucked you up, son. Better be fucking landing. Are you gonna fucking land? Alright, that's it.
Trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest. Must be that ruined fort Lafog mentioned. Worth a look. Wonder what happened at Mumkran. Come on. Faster. Run, Roach. That's it, Roach.
I'm not sure where this is. I guess it's right here, yeah.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Honestly, at this point, I just need a whole bunch of abilities that, or talents or perks or whatever that increase my adrenaline. Come on, you can jump off of this.
That's it, Roach.
Be a horse's ass.
Slow now.
I guess I can take a shortcut.
That's it, Roach. Move it. Slow now. Whoa.
That fucking Bobcat Goldwith?
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young slizzard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more.
Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work, chop chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardaisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master. Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Wait, you just fucking tell me now.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Fetch this empty gate.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Go, go.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night.